Hello and welcome to the A&P. I am Alex Johansson and my co-host Patrick McCallum. Patrick,
Hello, everyone. How are you getting on?
we're having logical discussions about the state of the world. Let's get into it, brother.
What are you gonna bet? What are you possibly gonna bet? What are you gonna bet?
I could get all of this stuff with points. Like,
Then why are you over the credit limit? That's interesting.
well, because you have to spend money to get the points.
But if you're getting all of it with points, it should be able to pay it off completely.
Well, if I
Wow.
get the points from the beauty services, then like I could get these.
But you're over the credit.
You see what they're doing there? So she goes in
Yeah.
and she gets her eyebrows waxed or something waxed. I don't know. Maybe she gets a
Yeah.
double Brazilian. I don't know what she does there at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she can get threaded and waxed and all the things. And that gives her points that pay toward physical items that they're already way overcharging for. I can guarantee you almost everything in that store is keystoned or better. Oh, if you guys
Yes.
don't know what keystoning is,
Okay.
because it's when you charge exactly double the price it costs to produce an item. So if it costs me $200 to make 4 horseshoes and I charge you $400, I have keystoned the horseshoes, right?
Yes.
So, and I guarantee you that's what's happening,
Yeah.
right? It's
So they can afford to. But she gets 3 points. That's all
Yeah.
she sees. And I see it so many times inside, even say club cards over here are a big thing. And you spend 50, you get €5 worth of whatever. But if you look at the price of that particular shop, you're making more than their money back.
oh,
Making
for
more
sure.
than their
That's
money
what
back.
gives them these amazing bonuses. Not only that, it gives them all kinds of extra people to work in the store to make a bigger clutch of hens to convince you to do a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like Alta's not going to do that. Like their business model isn't going to include that if it doesn't make them more money. They're not doing it out of the kindness of their heart, right?
No. As they say long ago, there's no sentiment in business.
Yeah, they're bending you over the next surface and they're doing you dirty. Right, but the thing is, they're looking you right in the eyes while they're doing it too. They're getting you from behind, and they're looking you in the eyes at the same time. Jesus.
Yeah, as I said, wow, it's like this poor young lady is just being led down the garden path. It's crazy.
Yeah, the primrose path
She
is not.
doesn't-
She doesn't see the thorns, bro.
Yeah.
She doesn't see the thorns.
No, she doesn't.
Credit limit, so obviously that is not working.
Well, not always. It's
What the fuck are you talking
a
about?
flawed
How many
system.
points do you get for a $1 purchase? Do you know? Because it doesn't say it on your card.
I think it's 2. I mean, I don't know.
You don't know.
No. I
So
just
you're
know that
really trying to
adds up
justify it
really
with the
quick.
thing you don't know. Yeah?
Yes.
Oh no,
I mean, this is like
she's looking at it, looking for the,
$125 off of
she's
something.
looking for the point.
Like that
What is? What do you mean?
Well, like
What are you talking
if
about?
I saved that many points, I could get $120 off. Like how? is
Okay,
that
there we go.
not
But
a
how
big
many
deal?
points do you get with a fucking purchase?
I don't know, but
Are you base, platinum, or diamond?
probably
Wow.
base.
You don't even fucking know.
I can only spend it at Ulta, so like I think it's just the base one.
So this $125, how many dollars do you think you have to spend to get it? I have the math in front of me.
70.
I looked it up. 70? $2,000.
I hope you're hungry
Wow.
for nothing.
You're fucking
I did the math wrong.
moronic.
I think I'm at 700.
This is the
Wow.
your point thing is the most moronic bull I've ever heard in my life. You
Spend over
that's still
$2,000
$225 divided by
get
2,000. What do you think the math's going to
$120.
be? You're going to get a potential 6% return. That's not horrible in terms of a card. Guess what? You're losing 30.74%. What's a higher number? 6 or 30? Hey, what's a higher number? 6 or 30? Don't be a dumb.
Wow.
30.
Yes. So maybe the points don't matter. Even if you're a platinum member, you get probably about 7%, 7.5% cash back. Okay?
Oh, is it based off of how much you spend in a year? Because I remember one year I spent like a lot,
Yes.
so they bumped me up to the
Platinum
next
is
tier.
500, diamond is 1,200.
Okay, so I think I'm
Even still, you're probably getting like 8% cash
It
back.
depends on
What's
what-
your credit card is not bad, but what's bigger, 8
a
or
month.
30?
still 30.
Yes, and you're gonna get fees with these. Oh, the lady. This is fucking crazy. This is so fucking stupid. You download
This is only the
damn
first
app
card.
now. I swear you do not leave it on the app. But again, if it doesn't even matter if you see yourself overspending your fucking Ulta.
I want to pay it down though, so that I have the money to spend.
Can I see your Ulta account? I bet you have it.
Oh yeah.
Is there a special little thing? Let me see it. Kill me now.
There's a special little thing.
She probably went to one in Austin, Texas when she went to visit.
Oh, look,
I guarantee she did.
Beauty. There's a sale.
Your point is
$41 days of beauty.
per purchase, though. It's a $1.50.
Oh my God.
For you.
My last purchase.
Oh, please.
She's like proud of her points. I'm like, that's so dumb.
No, I don't know how to use.
He made a very good point there.
Bag. You have something in your fucking bag. Are you fucking kidding me? Listen,
you're right. She actually bought them while she was there.
Moisturizer bullshit. Hey, it is that. And guess what? Hey, guess what? Guess what? That one you're gonna pay for could pay for 7.4. We did the math.
Over the 6 years of the life of the loan that she's paying off at $3,168.
Saved for later.
Oh my
Hydration
God.
face whip.
You're right. She actually
news.
bought them while she was there. You can see it.
It's just so fun.
Travel size better than sex.
Fun.
Brow pencil. Backpack scrub stick.
Wow.
Almond avocado moisturizer. What is all this bullshit? Oh my! It's endless. It's nearly fucking endless. Can I see your damn purchases?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to tell me how, because I don't know how to. I don't know how to use this. Save my life. I'm glad.
Oh no! Here the purchases. Wait till you see the purchases. Then he broke his cup.
That's not true. I was kidding. Yeah. Okay. Those 4 things that we saw there. Then you got some bullshit.
And also like.
Okay,
I'll buy my boyfriend. Like I bought him.
This is
like,
crazy.
Really nice cologne. It was nice to put it like on.
Why would you buy him cologne?
This is crazy. That just this shit within itself. You do this like once a month.
Yeah.
Just that. And you.
Every
Yes. No. Stop. I'm saying it's crazy that you do that once a month and it's fucking over maxed out. That's insane. You are so irresponsible. You just don't pay for what you put on it, or else
Oh my God.
It's just so easy. Like
I know, and that's why you shouldn't have access.
See?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's a trap.
It's too easy.
First, we have the clutch of hens that want to give you the waxing, and then we want to grab our little basket and we want to walk around and grab all the things because they're super cute and they're flashy and they're shiny. And then you go home and then you use your little things and you make your face all pretty with your makeup. And then, but why? You're not doing it for men because men don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. Right? I mean, do me a favor. Get a set of tweezers and don't come to the dinner table with a mustache, honey. But, I mean, besides that, really? Just get some soap and wash your fucking face.
Yeah. A lot of stuff she's buying there for crazy prices. You can go down to the local store, local chemist or wherever, and get it for a third or less than a third.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
You don't have to go to Ulta, even though it is the beauty supply place. Ulta functionally services professionals who do makeup, esthetician, barber, hairdresser. They have I'm pretty sure because I was talking to the lady yesterday. I got a haircut yesterday. Kennedy, shout out to Kennedy. She was awesome. She uses a foiler. So she uses the regular clippers, right? And then she does a foiler, which is functionally it's like a safer way to shave your head without using a razor, right? Great tool.
Oh, okay.
That tool's like $180 American dollars. It's going to last her about 6 to 8 months. So the return for her $180 that she has the tool to do a job, and if she meets military, law enforcement, first responder fellows that want their head shaved, she's going to make a better tip because she has a better tool. Like it's functional. There's a reason for her to have the thing. Like there isn't a reason for
100 times that back.
Michaela or Celeste or Jenny or whatever this chick's name is. Like, because at this point I'm so irritated I've forgotten what the hell her name is. Oh my God. She's making my entire ass itch with her irresponsibility and lack of accountability.
This is card number one.
Oh,
23 years of age.
Yeah, she's a
marriage.
She's grown.
Yeah. Wow.
That's $2,000 on like beauty. Like that's a shopping.
You know what else is easy?
Like that.
Huh? That's easy. Klarna. Of course. It fits your personality from everything we learned about from the stupid.
Well, I
dumb-
recently just got into Klarna. Like,
You
I
just got
haven't-
into it and you're already up
like,
to
probably,
1,054?
Like a year almost
Oh
now.
my.
What?
You shouldn't get in. This shouldn't be
Is this
something
not
we
a-
get into.
Is this another
It's
credit
not
card?
happy. We're not getting into Klarna. What is that logic?
It's nice to be able
Oh.
to like make
I've
a big
never
purchase
heard of
and
that
split it
card
into
before
4
in my
payments,
entire
especially
life.
It is.
no interest.
But you've proven you can't manage that.
Well, I make the payments every single month. I can manage it.
No, because this is what happens is because you think you're able to split things into a 4-payment thing, which you think it will help you. That's what you think. But then all of a sudden, this makes it so there is more money due at certain times. It is stacking up constantly, which does not allow you to have money in your checking account, which means when you go to purchase something at Ulta or go get a service, you have to use a fucking credit card that is already at maxed out because you don't have any money in your checking account. The reason you don't have any money in your checking account is because you're not taking track of your minimum monthly payments that you are endlessly stacking on top of each other because you think it's helping you.
Well, luckily I just use it.
Well, are you going to well that? You.
Like I have to justify it. Like
Why? No, you don't. Just don't
it's
do it.
It's
Just don't be a child.
Why wouldn't
The justification is I have failed. And I'm not
Yes.
going to suck, and I'm going to be better.
Well,
That's the fix.
Yeah, but well, in fairness, she only owes 3,000 so far. That's not bad.
I'm going to punch you, Patrick. I'm going to punch you. Right. Well, if
I don't understand.
we're-
It's just her justification is unbelievable.
all right, so
It's
we're a
it's
couple
just-
of
I've never
gentlemen
come
who've been around the planet
Yeah.
for a little while, right?
yeah.
If I were to sit at a table and talk to you the way that he's talking to her, we would be fighting.
Yes.
There would be no question. If I was like,
But I do understand why he's talking to her that way. He's trying to drill into her head.
well, I
Your
understand
math
that. I
does not
understand that.
work.
No, I get that. But the
Yeah.
thing is, as a reasonable adult with critical thinking facilities, she should have realized already, A, I don't know
Yeah.
the contract I signed. I don't know what it means. I need to research that. I also need to not be
Yes.
fucked up by social contagions, right? And have the clutch of hens tell me to go get the new special thing on aisle 4 because it's gonna make your ass smell better or your face be less bumpy or whatever the fuck it's gonna do, right? So you're being encouraged by the people that work for the company to go buy their products on their point plan that works against you because you get 0.8 points, it pays back at 6%, but you know you're going to be over. If she worked this
Yeah.
card responsibly, she could literally make a little money with it. She could.
But the amount she's spending, it's crazy. It's just
It's phenomenal.
mind-boggling. Especially a kid this young with this level of blindness when it comes to their finances is unbelievable. Like, you can understand to say a teenager, 15, 16, somehow they manage to get their hands on a credit card and go bananas.
I
and
don't
then they
know
learn
why
the
in
lesson and then-
secondary education we don't teach this.
It's the same everywhere in the world, no matter where you go. Kids are just not taught basic finance skills.
I get that it's not a primary or elementary school thing, but there are some things they should teach in school. One, whatever your government's local taxation fees and processes are, super important.
Yeah.
City,
Yeah.
county, district, state, federal, whatever it is. How do you balance your budget? And the third one, here's another one I think they should teach. And I don't know if you'll agree with me on this one. How to interact with law enforcement in a safe and reasonable fashion. I think if you cover those three things, I think everybody would be way better off. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, officer. No, Gardaí. I didn't do the thing. You need me to show up here? Absolutely, sir, ma'am, or other.
Yes.
Right? Like,
common sense. But these are kind of skills
not
that
common sense, because the only
well,
thing
sure,
everybody on the planet
yeah.
knows how to do is suck on a titty. Past that, we all learn different shit. Right?
Yeah. And
once your
kind of-
face
it's
comes
kind of-
off that titty and you're like 2 years old, we're learning different stuff.
Yeah, but I think young people these days, the under 30 age group especially, they are so blind to the real world. It's crazy.
Like the
And
chick that
especially-
thought that you went hunting at the grocery store. She didn't understand that meat was actually dead animal. Oh, that was hilarious
Yes,
when I saw that.
I remember.
I had to cross my
watching
legs
that.
or I was going to pee myself, Patrick. I'm like, I better cross my legs. I drank a lot of tea today. I'm about to pee myself. This is so dumb. Anyway, let's let her finish with this damn card. We keep trying to close this thing out, but the dumbness just keeps going. Oh.
Splitting one payment into 4 payments with no interest if you don't have the money, like, why isn't that a smart choice?
Here's my secret for growing my business. My team. Seriously, I couldn't do it without them. And when it comes to business, hiring the right people without wasting time is key. So if you realize your business needs to hire someone yesterday, how can you find this amazing candidate fast? Easy. Just use today's sponsor, Indeed. When it comes to hiring, Indeed is all you need.
Yeah, they're actually in this country as well.
Job posts seen on other job sites.
Yeah, Indeed's pretty
With
good.
Indeed sponsored jobs, your post
Yeah, it is
jumps
actually.
right to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. And it makes a huge difference. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs post directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. And when I first started expanding my team, the hiring process was slow and overwhelming. If I had been using Indeed, I could have found the exact candidates I needed and saved hours and hours during the hiring process. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, no long-term contracts, and you only pay for results.
Okay.
So how fast is Indeed? In the minute I've been talking to you,
Yeah,
23
that's pretty
hires
good,
were made
actually.
according to Indeed data
Years,
worldwide.
okay.
There's no need to wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of the show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/Caleb. Just go to Indeed.com/Caleb right now and support our
actually
show
some really good
by saying
sponsors.
you heard about
Yeah,
Indeed on this
well.
podcast. That is
Yeah.
Indeed.com/Caleb.
Well, he is in the
Terms and
financial
conditions apply.
sector, so-
Hiring?
million
Indeed is all you need.
subscribers.
It can
so.
be if you manage
Yeah.
it right. Again, you are not, though, because you view that as a way to make it easier. That's not what it should be about. It should be about utilizing your money in a better way. Like, this money could be utilized somewhere else in a more efficient way. Say returns on the stock market. If I'm like buying the S&P 500 or something, that's always a
Or
classic
my
example,
Ulta
right?
bill?
EFTs.
Yeah, a mutual fund or something like that.
Or
Yeah.
yes, even your
Yeah.
Ulta bill. But you're not even
Yeah.
doing that. That's what I'm saying. Because you are stacking your minimum monthly payments
Bro,
higher
I'm
than you
I'm
know
cracking
because
an
you
adult
are not
beverage right
tracking
now
them because
she's
you
got
just
me
do
so fucked up.
the split in 4 constantly because of the interest and it just helps me get this purchase now. Because of that, you are making money. Just leave your checking account when you don't know it. All these automatic payments that are constantly hitting, which is draining your checking account and making it so you don't
The
have
amount of money
money
she could have made
when you
off
try
that.
to go do
Right?
things.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I mean, I definitely see that, but I mean, I will pay it all, like when I get paid, I'll pay all the payments so I don't have like 20 hitting me at once or like at random times. I'm really good about
Okay.
keeping on top of it and
No,
making
you're
my
not. You said you didn't have money in your checking account to get Ulta, or else you wouldn't.
Well, I know,
If
but
you're
I'm,
on top
I'm
of
good
it-
about making my payments. Like I've never missed
Why are you above
a
a credit
payment.
card limit then?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I mean,
You don't know.
How do you get above it? I mean, I've made
If you're
all my
keeping
payments.
track of your payments, knowing what balances you have, you should know how much you're able
I could
to
answer that
purchase.
question for how
If
do you
we
get
go-
above it? You just keep using it.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Well, I'm
just
not
keep using
it,
keeping
and, you know, you
track
keep
of like how
using
much I have to purchase. I'm just keeping track of I'm making the payments at least. I'm not missing them.
You put $491 towards Klarna alone. Girl, that's 17% of your
But
high paycheck.
I also
Of your high paycheck,
this
just
is
going to
also my
Klarna.
groceries.
Wow.
That's what you're doing.
Like this is my grocery bill
You're
because
splitting
I
it for your groceries.
well yeah I don't drive
That's a
so I
necessity?
Instacart.
You're paying
Wow.
for Instacart. What about the
To
boyfriend?
borrow
You live
money
with
for
the
her
boyfriend.
groceries.
Well yeah, but he
Bro, we're gonna have to do the rest of this because Karna and the whole delivering things to your house thing. I've got lots of opinions.
I've never heard of Klarna till this show. What is that?
Okay, have you ever heard of like Uber Eats and Instacart and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
another version of that. Because she doesn't drive,
Okay.
she feels the need to have the things delivered to her house, right? Because the big bad world is so unsafe and violent, she can't walk to the store. But when I was a kid, like,
Wow.
if I wanted something like food-wise, right,
Yeah, you
I
just
would-
walk to the shop, yeah?
I'd walk to the shop. I'd walk to the corner store and get a refreshing beverage, an RC Cola and a Moon Pie, a Snickers and a Pepsi, Coca-Cola and some Hubba Bubba bubble gum, whatever it was, right?
You know,
And
what the funny thing about this is,
Mm-hmm.
She works in Starbucks, so I presume she's working in a place with other stores around her. It's
Yes.
normally where they're normally based, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So why doesn't she bring a shopping bag with her to work and didn't do her shopping on the way home from work? Maybe that's a crazy idea.
I don't know how she's getting home. Yeah, I mean that would make the most amount of sense, right? But I don't know. We haven't gotten into the particulars, all that stuff. So
right.
But yeah.
Wow.
So I remember.
I've never.
Go ahead.
So this Karna is Karna? Am I right? Karna is it called? Karna?
Pretty sure.
So what?
Klarna. Klarna.
So she said she's getting her groceries through this.
Yes, through this app.
Loan type setup.
Yeah,
okay.
And we will definitely dig into this next time. All I know is when I was a kid, my dad would literally show me how much he was spending every week for groceries, right? And he's like, this is the reason you do dishes. This is the reason you sweep the floor, which, as we all know, is an integral part of doing the dishes. Thank you, Daddy Johansson. This is why you're out in the backyard helping me with the garden. Yeah. This is why your ass is mowing the lawn, right? This is why you're doing all of these things, because you need to contribute. You need to contribute. You need to be a producer. It's important.
Exactly. And also, I think it's very important for kids of all ages to learn that you do X, you get Y.
Right. Well, as a kid, I'm in sports and I'm slamming probably, 5,000 calories a day? Oh, my God, yeah. I was playing all kinds of sports. And even when I wasn't playing sports, I was on my bike rolling down to the neighborhood park and hanging out.
You're eating your own body. You can say you're eating your own body weight every 2 or 3 days.
Great one. So my dad, I would say, hey, Dad, can Billy come over and hang out tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, make sure they come with a bag. I'm like, a bag? He's like, yeah, a bag of groceries. You're going to send a boy child over to my house? You tell their mama they better send a bag of groceries. Throw a couple potatoes in there, maybe a, half an uncooked steak or something. Something, right? Some bread, a half a chicken, something. So, all right, hey, we're going to close it up for the day, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into the A&P. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch you on this arc with the hammer later.
Yep, there we go. There we go.